Shalom. Call Loyim La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that look like the other nations. They might talk like the other nations, but they are Israelites through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And just want to speak real quick hitter, going into how keeping the main thing, which is the goal. All right. And the goal, well, one of the main goals for you brothers, because I can only speak for myself, but my main goal in this truth is to be delivered. And to be delivered from the hell that's coming, the nuclear fire, the Jacob's trouble, and all the hell that's coming on the planet Earth. And in the midst of hell about to pop off, in the midst of all these things, prophecy popping off, and storms and earthquakes and tornadoes and just all these things coming to pass, inflation and all these things, I can go on and on and on and on, man. Just speak on this topic of guys claiming that they're King David. At the end of the day, the scriptures tell you what they tell you about how in the latter times that men, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. And the scriptures also tell you, Matthew 24, one of the first things he told you is that take heed that you be not deceived. And that false prophet shall arise. And we know in the scriptures it says that the Lord has set stumbling blocks, and he sets false prophets up to deceive people. Okay, but in the midst of all this, you have guys calling themselves King David. Now, let's see what the scriptures say. Okay, because when you go through the story of King David, King David wasn't even, if you know anything about being in a position of rank, or being in a certain position where you have rank, or you're a top dog in something, you know that usually 9 times out of 10 that position, you didn't really want it, and that's when you look at the leaders of Israel. You look at Moses. Moses did not want to go talk to Pharaoh. He was trying to talk the Lord out of sending him, but the Lord flared up on him and got mad. All right, David was a shepherd boy. David was a shepherd. David was in the field with the sheep when Samuel was anointing his brothers. And when Samuel was anointing each one of his brothers, he told Jesse, "You got any more sons? Where your other son?" And see, but that's the scriptures though. That's how the Lord do things. All right, King David just ain't come up on the scene and say, "I'm him. I'm the guy." All right, the Lord deals with the meek, the lowly, man. The scriptures tell you that Moses was the meekest man on the planet. Moses was so humble, when he was going through his disputes with Miriam and Aaron, the Lord himself had to come down. That goes to show you, kind of like you can get a sense of how Moses was, man. He probably wasn't too confrontational, just speaking as a man. So the Lord stepped in on his behalf. But you got these proud guys, man, trying to convince men. These niggas are crazy, man. But the point of this message is to focus on salvation, man. At the end of the day, we still got to get out of here, man. We still got to get delivered. We still got to go through tribulation. We still got, it's not over yet. We're not in the kingdom of heaven. We still got to fight. And you talking about your ass still got to get your ass up and go to work. Go to work and tell your boss you King David. Go to work tomorrow, and you crazy ass niggas. Hey, if you guys are King David, we're in trouble. The nation of Israel is in trouble. If you guys are King David, because a lot of you guys, you guys are you're not in your right mind. All right, now we know for sure, 100% sure that King David was a very humble man. We do know that. And a lot of you guys don't fit that bill. A lot of y'all don't fit that. All right? Luke 14:3. Luke 14:7. It says, and he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, isn't this a wedding? Isn't the ministry likened unto a wedding? Sit not down in the highest room. I'm the chief, I'm the top dog, I'm the this, I'm the that. You know, seeking preeminence. I'm the top of the top. Hey man, you know, when you and I, you know, and man, you know, when you're put in a certain position where people praise you and they you know, you get fame and you know you're looked at as a certain person that people love, and they just keep applauding you and they just keep praising you. You don't really want that shit, man. I know how that shit feels, and I don't want it. I don't like it. And when I mean that, I'm talking about, you know, not in the truth, but you know, outside of the truth at work. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. I'm just saying, like, you run from shit like that. You know, that shit it makes you feel uncomfortable. But you got egotistical maniacs that want their ego stroked. Just ego and pride. Moses didn't want to be the man. Moses asked the Lord to kill him because he didn't want to deal with Israel, man. That top position, you don't look, man, you don't know what you're asking for. Like when Yahweh told the sons of Zebedee. He told him, you don't know what you're asking for. Are you able to drink the cup that I'm about to drink? All right, continue reading. It says, when thou art been into, it says, sit down not in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bending of him. And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidding, go and sit down in the lowest room. Go and sit down in the lowest room. A lot of guys don't want to go down and sit in the lowest room. A lot of guys don't want to be humiliated before honor. They go and they come in. They want to be elders. They want to be this. They want to be the top dog. They want to be this. They want their ego stroked. Who in the fuck are you? Who are you, man? A lot of you, and that's nothing wrong with just being a member of the hopeful elect, striving to be delivered. King David said he'd rather be a doorman. A doorman. And as long as he's a doorman in the kingdom of heaven. See, that humble, that just, you know, Whatever happened to just wanting to make it? Whatever happened just wanting to get on a chariot? You know, keep the main thing, salvation. Knowing this truth, knowing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's name, the Lord said he going to glorify us anyway. We just got to wait. The Lord going to give us glory. He going to give us praise and fame in the land every land we was put to shame. He going to give us power. He going to give us women. That's going to start on this side. But a lot of you bozos and you egotistical maniacs, you don't want to wait. The scriptures talk about the Lord setting up many shepherds and many saviors. The Lord, he promised us all these things. But he said that you got to wait. The scriptures also say those that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength and mount up with birds and fly, roughly paraphrasing. He's going to give you the power of flight. He's going to give you superhuman human strength. He's going to give you a new body. He's going to give you women on this side, Isaiah 4:1. He's going to protect you and feed you and take care of your children. That's not enough for a nigga though, man. That's not enough. All these promises in the book, that's still not enough. You want to take the third highest seat in the universe. The third highest seat in the universe. You want to Yahweh Shai, then you want to be king. You want to be, if it's humanly possible, you want it. But none of the men that I'm reading, they didn't want to be that person. So going through the spirit, my brothers, you guys out there, hey man, humble down, man. Humble down. All right, it says, but when thou art bidden, go sit down in the lowest room, that when he bathe thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. See, the Lord is going to exalt you in due time. You stay faithful, you stay sincere, keep preaching the word. All right. It says, then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So you got to humble yourself, man. Be clothed with humility. Clothed with humility. All right? Be clothed with humility, man. Don't worry about all that, man. Just seek salvation. And the Lord is the Lord know who is who. All right? There are men written in the scriptures there are men that are not written in the scriptures that the Lord loves. They're beloved of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Does that make them any less? Does that, you know what I'm saying? Does that make them not a man of the Lord? It's just that the Lord didn't have them written about. There are 144,000, man. And the 1/3. All right? I'll close out with this. Philippians 2:3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. All right? And I'm going to close out with that, Lord, when it's edifying. Shalom.